What's up, everyone? We finally got the keys to the house. So as you can see, we are moving out and we're gonna finally get the new house. Well, by the time you're watching this video, we will have already barely started moving in. But yeah, so that's what I've been uploading. So I'll have some videos of the house coming up soon and we'll be back to uploading content. But yeah, been a pretty crazy last 30 days. So yeah, see you guys soon. All right, so this is gonna be the CS Studios room. As you can see, we have our Mac Studio. We have our speakers from the bedroom, Alienware, and then we have computer stuff here. Got my Super Record 2 build right there. So yeah, hopefully y'all see some videos soon. All right, so it's gonna be a living room. Got a fan up there, and we have our lights. Everything is dimmable here. And then of course we have our speakers. The wife didn't let me do the bookshelf stand, so we got the projector. That wire's not gonna be there, it's just temporary. More speakers, got the projector installed. And then I brought my stuff here, so bunch of things here. New TV, this is the Sony X90K series. Then we got some stuff here. I'm gonna order the RetroTink 4K for those consoles, so be sure to subscribe. Yeah, so this is the living room. All right, so this is gonna be the family room. We got a bunch of things here. So I couldn't really make videos because it was so much work, but I ran wires under the house, and the goal is Cornwall, spoiler alert, you'll see a video about those. I ran a wire underground, and we're gonna try and get these to work. These HDMI over Ethernets. So there's one here that connects the TV to the receiver here. And then there's one from the receiver here that goes all the way to the receiver over there. So I don't know how this is gonna work out. We'll see. It's been kind of finicky already. But then again, the connectors I got, the Cat 5 connectors, have been kind of crappy. But yeah, I also got a tube amp. So they'll be driving the Cornwalls. Setup's a little, it's getting complicated because I'll show you later. We're gonna have outdoor speakers hooked up to this as well. But yeah, this is gonna be the family room. All right, so I'm in the master bedroom. The wife wanted me specifically to get that wall painted for the bed because the customer did that. So one thing that I did that I kind of low-key regret is I installed double switches. So let me show you what these do. All right, so double switch is for these ceiling fans. Most of you guys, probably 99% of y'all, aren't gonna know about ceiling fans, but this is a Hunter original, and I have one of these in almost every single room. So the goal here was on-off for the light with dimmers, so you can make it brighter or dimmer. And then this one, of course, controls the fan. You can kind of see where my regret came from here. So this room has a special Hunter. This is a 1980s Hunter original that uses a shaded pole motor. And so because of that, it uses this solid state control. So as you can see, it has a classic hum as well. And then I have my double switch here. And then these bulbs get crazy bright. I'm like at this much brightness and it's still brighter than the other bulbs. But anyways, I'm gonna show y'all in a second here what I could have done instead. And I actually might still do that. Maybe not in this room just because of this specific solid state control. I want to keep this because these fans only have 2 speeds. A high speed and the low speed is technically a medium speed of most fans. So yeah, I'll show you in a second. And then of course, this is my camera / laptop collection here. Now this isn't even all of the laptops. Got our CS Studios computer there. Basically every type of Alienware you can think about. But I had to cut so this went all the way across. And as you can see, the bookshelf would not have fit here. So this is like the closet. And so I cut these, cut this one a little too short. It's not installed yet. I need to fix that and then nail it back in. But yeah, we're gonna have a small shelf here for more storage. I'm still trying to debate how I want to set these up because there really isn't enough room for all the laptops. I think we have a total of 9 or 10 laptops. But yeah, I'll see what to do about that. And then, again, the wife doesn't want stuff like this in the living room, so this is my Super Record 2 build, and what I'm thinking of doing is running a extension cord behind here and an HDMI. I'm going to staple all the wires to the wall in the future, and then we're going to run it to the monitor here. Now, I'm debating whether I want to run it through this receiver. This is an older receiver. It has HDMI 2.0, but it runs at like 12 gigabits per second or something. It's not like a true 18 gigabit per second HDMI 2.0. So it runs like at 420 chroma, which is not going to look good for computer stuff. So I have this desktop, the Mac Studio, and then that computer all have to connect to this monitor, which is possible. It has 2 HDMIs and a display port, so I'll figure that out. But yeah, that's the plan. So my original plan was to buy smart switches of those Lutron switches. Those are dumb switches. And the dumb switches are about, I think it's like 25 bucks for the dimmer, and the on-off was like $8 to $10, something like that. The smart versions cost $70 each, and the wife was like, no, we're not doing that. So here's what we're doing instead. Meet the Zeus double switch. So this is actually a smart switch, and I'll make a video on this in the future to show y'all. We're gonna use home automation on my server to add this to Apple HomeKit. But basically, this is the light on off, and then this is the fan. And the best part about this is, like I said, this is a smart switch, so I can actually turn it on and off. And here's a funny thing. I got these on Black Friday for 25 bucks each, and I'm like, this is much better. So the plan is to get the Zeus USB hub onto my server, and we're gonna run home automation on here in a VM, and we're gonna make the house into a smart house, basically, with the switches. Alright, so the wiring isn't done yet, but let's see if I can show you guys how bad it is back there. Yeah, as you can see, there's gonna be a bunch of wires back there. They need to be cleaned up still, but remove this. Let me show you how much of a fire hazard we got going on over here. So we have our controllers, and then back there is the plugs hooked up to a I think it's a monster cable surge protector. And then this was the Ethernet adapter I was talking about, where it turns Ethernet to HDMI. Then we have our 24-port switch. We also have some 10 gigabit SFP connectors here. So I'm going to be using these SFP converters to connect my server at 10 gigabit. And then the Mac Studio and iMac also support 10 gigabit. And then one of them will go to the router, because these are all 1 gigabit. So yeah, we have 2 of these. This one is the non-power over Ethernet, and I have a power over Ethernet version as well. So I'll show y'all how that's gonna work. The security cameras will be hooked up to the power over Ethernet version. All right, so with that said, hopefully that gives you guys a little sneak peek of the type of things I'm gonna release video-wise for the house. I'll also go back to uploading my normal stuff. Got my iMac set up right there. It's actually not even plugged in yet. It's been an adventure. So yes, there's still so many things to do in the house, but hopefully I'll have some content for you guys very soon after this video. Just wanted to give you guys an update. So as always, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.